Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. 60 days left until Jed McCaleb is out of XRP. That would be really amazing, huh? So today, we're going to talk about exactly that and more. If you are enjoying the daily crypto videos, make sure you press that like button just to help out the channel a little bit. If you aren't yet, make sure you press the subscribe button because you want to be notified every time I upload something new. Of course, the little notification bell itself helps too. And my question of today is, are you an XRP holder? Yes or no? Put it down below in the chat box or in the comment box. All right, Martin Falk went over to Twitter to state 60 days left until Jed McCaleb is out of XRP. I can't wait to stop talking about this and finally put this FUD to bed. Here is a link to Jed McCaleb's balance, and here's a little bit of a overview, which you can also find on this website. So one of the things I recently discussed with Martin was what the influence of Jed McCaleb would be. And my personal stance is that I think him selling has no negative bearing. I, however, think that once he's done selling, it might have some bearing in a positive sense. I do believe firmly that right now him selling has some negative sentiment, but it doesn't really do too much for the price itself. However, once he's done, the amount of positivity and the amount of uplifting people will do, or at least no more FUD for people's minds and whatnot, and just the selling pressure being done can only be good, right? And even if him selling right now is a negative thing, it's gonna be over soon. So regardless, him being out of XRP would be extremely good. Another one big reason is that right now it's in his hands, which are weak hands basically because he's selling it all the time. It's gonna transfer over into strong hands of people who wanna have XRP. So it's all in all just a really, really good thing. And over the last month, on average, he sold 12.5 million XRP. Right? Over the week, 14.6. Over 3 months, 13.1. If we take any of these estimates, basically, you can see when he's going to be done with selling. And right now, if we take the, let's say, 3-month average, there's about 96 days left. If we take the 1-week average, about 86 days or so. And I'm not exactly sure how he got to 60. I guess he's thinking that the amount of sales, the amount of XRP sales are going to be going up. Not exactly sure about that, but I do understand right now that things are looking pretty damn juicy. So let's quickly see. Right now he's been selling, let me actually see. He's been selling 16.5 every single day, 16.5 million or so, right? That's the release, yes. So if that continues on, maybe if the 16.5 continues on, then it's going to only take 60 more days. So that is taking into consideration that he's selling that every single day. If you're wondering, by the way, who is Jed McCaleb? He's one of the co-founders of Ripple and co-creators of the XRP Ledger. Also the founder of Stellar and XLM. And, well, yeah, he had 9 billion XRP at the start. Right now he's out of, I think, 86 or so % of his coins. He still has a little bit left, though, and people are wondering, when will that be finished? When will that be done? When will that be over? Hopefully as soon as possible. He's getting out of those coins. It's going pretty hard, though, last couple of months, guys. It's going really hard. So hopefully soon he's going to be out of them and no more downward pressure. Hopefully. All right, let's quickly see. There were 2 articles here. 453 million XRP sold by McCaleb in May. It's actually staggering, though. And if you think about it from that perspective, if about 500 million is sold every single month, right now he has 1.3-ish billion left. Well, it's going to take about 2.5 or so, maybe let's say 3 months before it's going to be done, regardless, right? Because that's basically the average, at least about 400 million about a month, 450 million a month. All right, it's coming to an end. Then here's how soon Jed McCaleb is going to run out of XRP. Well, once more, guys, it's going to take a couple of months from now, and then it's going to be done. A lot of upwards pressure, so it's going to be nice. It could actually be, funny enough, that it's going to be at the same time when XRP/Ripple comes to a settlement. Could be. I mean, the settlement, of course, could be a couple of days or a couple of months. We could go into summary judgment in August, September-ish. Let's see, but it could be. If it's going to be at the same time, it would be extremely nice to get that together. I have more articles about this. I don't know exactly why. Ripple transfers another 420 million in XRP to co-founder Jed McCaleb to dump. Of course, these articles are really nice for people to read because they're like, oh, haha, you see, XRP stupid coin, more dump. One of the co-founders can dump it on us, you stupid asses. In the end, it's the truth, yet it's more elaborate than that. And once more, ex-Ripple executive Jed McCaleb dumped over $310 million in XP this month. People are trying to make these articles look as fancy as possible to get as many clicks. It's not that big a deal, to be honest with you. Bitcoin whales unfazed by the Elon Musk induced volatility and keep buying. So 2 of my videos already have talked about this exact scenario, about what the whales are doing and how Elon Musk is influencing. I have yet to decide still if I think that Elon Musk is manipulating the market, or if the manipulated market or the moving of the market is what he plays with, and because it's moving, he's trying to basically take that in as well and use it to his advantage to make it look like he has a lot of power. In the end though, if he actually influences the market, it's very small. Why? Well, only people with really ridiculously weak hands, basically newbies, will actually sell their coins because of Elon Musk. I have not thought for a single second, you know what? Elon Musk said it's bad, let me sell it. It's only maybe those guys who are into Doge and who are new, and maybe that's why he's going for Doge, because those are the people who are not that crypto savvy. They're just people who like it for memes, and they most likely have weak hands. They're not the die-hard investors. Then again, a lot of Doge people will hold to the bitter end because that's also part of the meme culture. It's a difficult one, but I don't think whales at all will actually sell at all because of some statements like that, unless it's a strategical sell where you will sell the buyback cheaper because you know the price is going to dump more because of a statement like that, but not because you've lost faith or anything like that. It's only the weak hands, only the small guys who get that type of stuff going. Here is the Bitcoin whale holdings are showing an encouraging uptrend since the price bottom. Bitcoin millionaires began accumulating right around the bottom 2 weeks ago. Well, again, I think it's pretty obvious already that the amount of people who will buy Bitcoin will keep increasing, of course, the lower it goes. And here are wallets between 100 to 1,000, okay, let's say 110,000 BTC inside here. That's the purple pinkish line right there. It's been increasing ever since Bitcoin went down like crazy because whales do not sell when the price gets lower. Whales sell a lot once it's at the top of things. Whales don't sell once we are, $10, $20, $30,000 down. Then, which is interesting, we don't like Bitcoin, coming from the president of Russia's second largest bank. Funny enough, it's a bank, so they most likely do like XRP/Ripple. Here's a little fun mention. Andrew Kostnin, the VTB of VTB, has told Bloomberg and CNBC that he does not like Bitcoin, comparing it to the Middle Ages money forgery. Bloomberg TV, we don't like Bitcoin. We think it's like making fake money, says VTB bank president Andrei Kostin. Look at him already. You know what, guys? It's going to be this way for a very long while. At first, they'll deny it. At first, they'll say it's fake. At first, they'll say this, that. One of the fun things is, what is money really? What is fiat? What is the Federal Reserve? What is the system? It's all a matter of faith. And in this case here, we're putting faith into each other, basically, in a decentralized system. We're not putting faith into a government. But of course, a banker doesn't like that because, well, you're not putting more faith into the banking system, basically, which you do if you're holding fiat. Elon Musk actually tweeted something about that out a little bit earlier as well. Let me quickly see where it was. So, Shibatoshi said, Elon, I put my trust in you. And then he put here, Dogecoin is just made up of money with an influence supply. It's just made up money with an influence supply. That's the same thing as the banks are often saying, right? It's just made up money. It's just like fake money that people just made. And then the Federal Reserve is like, ooh, let me get this printer out of the way, because in the end, the Federal Reserve or any central bank for that matter has an influence supply and is literally just made up money. It's just somebody thought about it. It's like, you know what? Let's print some more. Okay, then they do it. It's literally money out of thin air like that. It's even more stupid if you start to think about it than Bitcoin is. Even though Bitcoin is made of money too. Yes. How do you otherwise get money? Money is always made up. Gold. I don't want to call it that's a store of value, but the difference there is that you cannot touch Bitcoin. Then again, I don't know. I don't see it this way at all. I just think it's a really strange statement to make. He's not completely false because it is made up money. But is that a bad thing? Just because it's made up doesn't mean it's not real. All right, and moving on. Cointelegraph here. The article was actually historically accurate Bitcoin metric nears the next potential price peak. I wanted to cover about that one, but okay, there we go. Historically accurate Bitcoin metrics near the potential price peak. Exciting action for the historically accurate metric lays the foundation for a new cycle to a price peak. Okay, Bitcoin losing over 50% in a month may have a big silver lining as low prices set up a classic bull flag. On Thursday, Philip Swift, creator of PiCycle Top Indicator, said that this year could still see a major Bitcoin price high, and the thing is, guys, it really can. It really, really can. So one of the things they put up here is the 111-day and the 350-day multiplied by 2 to determine likely market tops with an error margin of just 3 days. Okay, it has proven extremely accurate, and current conditions are setting up a crossover from two averages, which suggests a return to bullishness. The 111 DMA orange line continues to rapidly drop below the 350 DMA times 2 green line. Swift commented on Twitter, quote, "This is setting up another cross and therefore potential high. In the coming months, once price starts trending back up, which I believe it will." You can see here, Pi cycle top indicator is the MA 350 times 2 of BTC to USD and the MA 111 of BTC to USD right in this chart. And it's about to cross over again. As you can see, the the green line actually almost crossed over here. And right now is most likely coming back to, again, crossing over, which, again, let's quickly see here. Orange line is the short term. Green line is the longer term times 2. Orange line is the short term. Okay, so the orange line is almost taken over, which means short term is doing better. It's kind of like a golden cross, right? A golden cross is where the short term is doing a lot better than the long term, which is the 50 EMA overtaking the 200 EMA. We can kind of see this as being akin to it, right? And should Bitcoin find sufficient demand in the low 30s, the 20 weekly EMA, weekly moving average, would be expected to act as a resistance. A drop lower would likely make it the low at about the 20s, or the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement a likely target. As such, price action over the next week is particularly important. I'm going to say it again, guys. This week for Bitcoin is extremely, extremely important. Let's wait it out, though, because we do not have enough to go on right now. Let's wait for something to happen, and then we will decide what we think is going to happen. Right now, though, is a waiting period, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the way it is. Guys, if you are enjoying these daily crypto videos, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video later today.